Okay, let's review how to do integer addition. First, let's talk about our integer rules. So, for subtraction, our rule is to add a line and change the sign. So, when we have a subtraction problem, we're going to the first sign in the middle of the two integers, and we're adding a line to change it to addition, and we're adding the opposite. Because we changed this to an addition problem, we need to also think about the two addition rules. So the two addition rules that we have are same sign sum. That means that we add and the answer stays the same. And then the other rule that we follow is different signs difference. Difference is a subtraction word. So that means we subtract, and the answer is the sign of the larger number. And we practiced that a lot last week and a little bit the week before, right? So for going back to this example, if we have 3 plus -7, those are different signs, so we're actually finding the difference or subtracting the two numbers. So 7 minus 3 is 4. And then answer gets the sign of the larger number, which is the 7, -7. So our answer is -4. Let's do a couple more subtraction problems so that we can remember a little bit more how to do this. So let's say I have -8 minus 4. And I have to add a line, change the sign, means my new math problem is -8 plus -4. Those are two negatives, same sign sum, means I'm going to add. So 8 plus 4 is 12, and answer stays the same. So since it's two negatives, my answer is also going to be negative. And let's do another one. So we have -3 minus -7. Go to the middle, add a line, change the sign. Our new math problem is now -3 plus 7. Those are different signs, meaning I'm going to find the difference, or I'm going to subtract the two numbers. 7 minus 3 is 4. And the answer gets the sign of my larger number. So 7 is larger, that is positive. That means my answer is a +4. And we also learned how to do this when there is more than just two integers. So let's say we have a problem. Let's try -2 minus 6 minus -5. So we're going to go through and look at the first two numbers, just this part of the problem here. -2 minus 6. Add a line, change the sign, means my math problem is now -2 plus -6. Okay, those are the same signs. We're going to find the sum or add them, and we get 8. Answer stays the same, so I have -8. Then I need to bring down everything else that's in the problem. So we have minus -5. And if we go in here and we add a line, change the sign, my new math problem is -8 plus 5. These are different signs, so I find the difference. 8 minus 5 is 3. Answer gets the sign of the larger value, so my answer becomes -3. We'll do one more like that, and then we'll go over substitution. Okay, 6 minus -12 minus 4. So again, we take a look at our first problem here, 6 minus -12. I can add a line, change the sign. Now it says 6 plus 12. 6 plus 12, same sign, sum. So that is 18. Answer stays the same. Now I'm going to bring down the rest of the problem. So we have 18 minus 4. Add a line, change the sign, means we have 18 plus -4. Different signs difference. 18 minus 4 is 14. Answer gets the sign of the larger number, which is 18, and that's positive. So our answer is positive 14. And substitution, that is when we have the algebraic expressions with our variable in it, right? Remember, our variable is the letter. So we'll have something like x minus 10. And we could say that x equals 5. So this problem's telling me that x is 5. So I'm going to take that 5 and put it where the x is. So now my math problem is 5 minus 10. Add a line, change the sign, means I have 5 plus -10. Different signs difference. I'm going to subtract them. Answer gets the sign of the larger number, and my answer is -5. Or we could have one that looks like x minus 2, and x could be negative. So if x equals -3, I'm going to take that -3 and I'm going to put it where the x is, and my new math problem becomes -3 minus 2. Add a line, change the sign, means my math problem now says -3 plus -2. Same sign sum, so I'm going to add. 3 plus 2 is 5. Answer stays the same, means it's -5. We could also have x in place of the second integer there. So let's see what one looks like that. We could have 4 minus x. And let's say x equals -6. So -6 goes where my x is. So we have 4 minus, and then that x is -6. So our math problem now becomes 4 minus -6. So when we add a line, change the sign, our math problem becomes 4 plus 6. Same sign sum becomes 10. Answer stays the same. So our answer is a positive 10. Okay, you have some review problems to practice, and then you go back to the classroom and the quiz is in there in a Google form.